Hi, this is Reese from CreataCRM, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use workflow in CreataCRM. Now, workflow is something that a lot of people ask for but don't really grasp. And out of our 15 years of doing CRMs, I've really found that only a very handful, probably looking under 10, that have actually used it efficiently. Even including our company, we find it is something that has to be disciplined, and also we found these solutions when people were using programs and different things were not really tapping to the potential of workflow. So we're going to give you an example of how workflow works in Creata, and also probably with Creata we're going to probably create a lot of definitions for you, the user, to import into your system and design, because I think workflow is one of those things that you want it, but you want examples to probably start with. So today I'm going to start with 3 examples that we've done, which is creating a new contact. It will send a welcome email to the new person of data entry, the contact. Second example, we're going to show you that linking the accountancy system across. For example, if a naughty person hasn't paid the invoice and the due date is expired, give a task for your administration person to create to follow that person up. Another one, which is a bit of a left field, but it's pretty cool with the technology we have with email marketing, is that if we send campaigns out, it will create reminders for people with hot leads. So if we've got some point systems in Creata where if they've clicked on it a certain amount of times and opened up a certain amount of times, is this point system, and we've got this example, if it's over 50, it will send a reminder, which is really important for just while you're sending out campaigns. You should be following up, and here are other cool people to follow up. Now let's start off with the first one. We're going to just show you a bit of how it works with workflow. Now this is called workflow definitions. Now what we've done is downloaded a Windows application and installed it, and it links into the cloud. So you need a Windows PC to handle the reports and the workflow definitions, but that's fine. It's pretty flexible with this application, and it's very robust. Now here's 3 definitions that we've already done. As you can see here, we've got the definitions across with auto starts, is active, which all 4 are, and different features in those definitions. I'm going to go and show you the first one, send email to a new contact. Just open it up. Now I'll really quickly show you it. When I click the designer, it is quite complex. Now we have looked at our CRMs and we have felt with them they're quite easy and they're cool, and I like that, and a lot of people go, just can we have that easy, cool workflow? However, when as a solution provider we had huge problems implementing a half decent workflow. I really couldn't do majority of the high expensive ones. We were just getting tripped up, so we have decided to really have more of the coding workflow that can do heaps more deeper stuff, which is important for clients at the end of the day. Now this one, we're going to show you that when it sends a workflow out, it's going to send a welcome email template. Now that email template's inside of Creata, so you can design a template saying different templates and different emails for different stages of the business, and it can be a nice graphical email in there for that person. So we're going to we've designed that. I'm going to save and close that, and I'm now going to show you how it works. We're going to go to Creata, create a new contact, and called Josh. I'm on Josh's computer here. And Josh, we'll call him Smith, and I'm going to put his email address in here. Hope he enjoys going to the World Wide Web of emails. Josh, you are at databasepartners.com.au. We're going to save and close that. Now that will eventually send out very shortly an email, so it gets triggered in the background every certain amount of time, a minute or so. It will then get triggered, and you'll receive an email at joshua@databasepartners.com.au. Now while that is waiting, and I prepare something else earlier, I'm going to go through another email which is overdue invoices reminders. Let's check the email. Anything happening here? No. There it is. New email. So we now have a nice welcome email address, and nice how it's sorry, Mr. Computer Land over here. Now notice it's nice and graphical in here, so we can send beautiful graphical email templates. Now, I probably didn't show you that you can in Creator. Here you can actually go to marketing, and we design that template in the section over here, and so you can design beautiful templates as I showed you beforehand. It was a welcome email template, and that can be sent nicely here. Now the next one I'm going to do is in 0, and what we're going to do is we're going to just go to 0, and we're going to hopefully it's still on. 0 kind of locks you out very quickly. Can be a pain. We're going to I'll actually create an invoice. Sorry, Mr. Sales, new, and we're going to say ABC Company. John Smith. Create an invoice and approve that invoice. And we have a due date. Now due date we're going to make it the 23rd, and we're at 23rd. Date cannot be empty. Are you happy with that, Mr. Zero? Great, fantastic. So we've now created an invoice, but with this time it's actually old. It's the 24th today, so we've now backdated it, so it's an old invoice. So what happens with Creator is that you can actually, with the accounting system, you can bring in the invoices. And we're going to load the invoices. And that should have popped up an invoice. From that, what with the workflow that we've done in this section over here is that it's going to be anything that's due on today. It's going to then create a invoice due, and you can customize the task descriptions in here and have that invoice beautifully designed for yourself. So we're now going to click on the tasks, and now we have an invoice due. Now we did it for ABC Company, which is on the 23rd. So this one. So you can see that invoice due ABC Company was due on the 23rd. Now, so pretty much we did an accounting system in the cloud. We actually wrote an invoice and then pushed it to the CRM, and then all of a sudden the accounting department can get a task for them to write to say that there's an invoice due, and they can just tick it off and say, yep, I've called them up and completed that task to follow up. So pretty cool with CreataCRM. You can integrate your system in there for accounting systems. The next thing I have in marketing is that I won't fully go into it, but you can, for example, do a test area here. We're going to link a heap of contacts in here. Select all. Okay. And we're going to create fake messages. Create fakes. Okay, great. So we've created some clicks and opens, and we'll create a little. So we've done an email campaign here with a beautiful email that's at in Creator, and we've got all these opens and close. Now here in Creator you've got some scores in the message report, and funny enough none of them are actually through that amount, but if they were open and close on a certain amount, and the score is 84, yes they are, so you've got quite a few that's over. It's then going to create a task. And what we've got now is that now we've got all these calls to call Josh Smith because he's got a campaign connected to him as well, and it's linked to the contact as well. So not only that is that when we've sent an email campaign, they've clicked on all those clicks and opens, it will automatically create a task for you to call that hot lead. So if we look at the area here for email marketing, it said any score greater than 50, and that 50 is let's say Josh Smith, if I get the right one. Campaign message. There's 116. Josh Smith, he's a hot lead, and automatically he gets assigned a task for us to call him as a hot lead. So what we've seen here just in Creator is that in the examples is that you can actually create all these triggers for your database to work well for you. So what happens is that you can first is when you create contacts, you can send automatic emails. That helps just the having a soft touch with the client, and also the other way of doing it is helping your accountancy system to link to your Creator, so you can actually make sure that your accountancy system follow up bad invoices. And also on the email marketing side, when you send email marketing out, you can actually get it tagged to your hot lead, so when a person clicks on a certain amount of times, it creates a task for, let's say, the owner of that contact or a assigned person from your workflow definitions. Now, I know that we haven't gone how to do it because but we're showing you all the concepts. Now, we do a lot of definitions that can import into your database quite easily and turn workflow on. Again, talk to us a bit more about it, but hopefully this helps on workflow for CreataCRM. So I hope you have a great day, and please call us for any other questions. Thanks, bye.